Hi, it's Olga Helpine here from Wild Orchid Crafts design team, and today I will show you how I created this flower stand. I'm starting with base. For me, it's piece of wood covered with old book pages, and I'm making some composition from paper scraps. The book pages are really good background material, especially if you cover it with clear gesso or something like that. Now it's time for some disturbing things in the background. I choose quite industrial mask and I'm adding ink through the mask randomly. I'm using Archibald ink because I will add water and I don't want to flow it. With the same mask, I made some texture with texture paste and I do it also randomly. I have nice sewing stitches stamps and I stamp it with distressing and then I used some embossing powder and emboss it. I'm adding some stamps in the background and you can use any kind of background stamps or flower stamps, whatever you like. Now I'm adding gesso because I embossed my stitches. I can add gesso only in the middle and still have black contour, and I really like this technique. I'm adding gesso randomly only in some areas and starting to prepare some base for my media. Here I'm gluing pieces of tea bags. When you drink tea, you can save the bag. It's really good mixed media material. I'm placing two chipboard clogs with clock hands and starting to make flower composition. I'm starting with big elements. I made some branches. How to prepare branches like this you can check out in the other video for wild orchids. So with making composition, important thing is the biggest elements goes first and then you adding more and more smaller elements, and I'm doing exactly the same thing. First big flowers and clogs and then small branches. To colorize my flowers, I'm using 3 colors of pastel mists. It's pastel yellow, pastel pink and coral, and then I will add a little bit of more darker yellow color. I'm crazy about yellow color lately. I decided that adding it with brush have no sense. It's too delicate effect for me. Yeah, so I just took my sprays and sprayed on a little bit and then adding some colors with the brush in the background. I'm adding a little bit of dark brown distress ink to all edges of my work, background to elements of composition. I'm adding some stickers and paper elements just in the background and as a title to my work. Every work have to have a title for me. I'm adding black and white strokes to every work. I really like this combination effect. I missed a big element on the center, so I decided to use some resin from my stash and I covered with brown mist, and from this brown mist I made also some spots on my work. Then I decided that I need something sparky, so I add some gold mist spots too. And actually I will use 2 resins, this one and the other one I will put it under the cloak. It's barely visible, but it's there. Yeah, so now it's time for some finishing touches. I'm using black ink for some black dots. There is no mixed media work without those black dots for me. a little bit of leaves or little flowers, and something just at the real end I realized that I didn't use any gems, so I'm adding some. Just at the end I realized that the composition will look better when it's higher, so I'm adding some metal clock. And we're done, and on the photos and close-ups you can see how everything looks. Thank you for your attention, and if you like it, please give me a thumbs up and let me know if you are inspired by this tutorial and did something by your own. Okay, so thank you very much for your attention and see you next time. Bye bye.